Hey gang, it's me, Ola. I'm coming at you from the homestead with a very special unboxing. So let me set up the situation. So you know when I power my GoPros, I have a Dakota lithium power box in the very back, and I had to swap out the plug-in, basically where you plug in your USB cables, because I needed USB-C for higher power delivery than what the USB-A were doing, because I couldn't get the power box to work properly when I use hindsight on my GoPros. You guys know hindsight is a setting on the GoPro that basically always running. Every 30 seconds it just does a 30-second buffer. So basically I'm fishing, and when I get a bite, I'm able to hit the button and it backs up 30 seconds, hence the name hindsight. It'll back up and capture 30 seconds. Anyways, that little feature right there is super power hungry. Regular old batteries, not all of them work. Not all of them work. Like I've bought, I can't tell you how many. And lo and behold, the Dakota lithium, it had a place to plug in 2 batteries, and it was USB-A. So I took that plug out and put in a dual USB-C. I had to because the A wasn't delivering enough power to power 2 GoPros, both running hindsight, power them for basically the day. I'd swapped that out and it's been okay, but rather than carry 2 of the Dakota power boxes and another charger, I wanted to figure out a way to streamline and use the very smallest batteries that are available that work. And on Instagram, I saw that a company had a new product, which I use this company's products already, but they have a new USB-C cable that I'm hoping will be compatible with my GoPros running hindsight 2 simultaneously. So I reached out to Nocqua Adventure Gear. I'm sure you guys are familiar with them. I'll put links to this stuff in the description. But I reached out to them, just sent them a direct message on Instagram with my situation to see if they could offer some insight on what might be the best way to power my situation. So, lo and behold, to my surprise, they sent me out an entire setup to give this a go on my kayak to see if it's going to work. Let's unbox what they sent me. I got it yesterday. Let me get my knife. So, let's see what they sent. Good folks at Nocqua. As you know, maybe you don't, I've been using their Adventure Gear battery literally for years. For this kayak, I used the 20 milliamp. And my last kayak, I used the 10, which I still have the 10 too. It's up in Maine. I use it on my other kayak that's up there that has the smaller fish finder. Okay, so beautiful packaging. Just kidding. Beautiful packaging. Let's start off with the big bad boy first. Okay. Oh, almost dropped it. Okay, up first we have, which I have one of these already, but it goes for my fish finder. And let me tell you, it runs that thing for at least 2 trips, two 8-hour trips, and I've never run it to empty. I haven't. So, put that right there, get a close up. The 20 milliamp Nocqua Pro Power Kit. Now, if you guys are needing a custom power or lighting, they do lighting as well and some beautiful stuff. If you're looking for a solution that you haven't been able to find yet, by all means, hit them up on their Instagram. Send them a DM, or you can even email them. I'll put those links down in the description. But Heidi, Ask for Heidi, is amazing, and she will be more than happy to help you with your situation. So what do you get in the 20 milliamp Adventure Pro kit? Let me get it open here. Beautiful, beautiful packaging with magnetic thingies. I love it. So in this kit, you're going to get the charger. Premium kit, folks, premium. You got little instruction card and a little bit about the company. They're here in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so there we got the charger. And then you get your power wire kit for, like, if you're wiring a fish finder, which I've already done that with my other one. But look at this joker. Look at the size. It's maybe a big softball size. Then you got your power cable. Yeah, it's literally the size of a softball. But what I like about this, other than its nice compact form factor, you can take this, I'm going to hook it to right under my seat. It'll hook just like that. Nice and clean install. It'll be held up out of the water, even though water will not hurt this. It's sealed. I don't know that you can submerge it. I don't know that you would want to. But a nice little blue camo sleeve around it makes it very mountable just about anywhere. And it's just a little connector when you charge it. This is definitely going to be very handy because now I'll be running 2 of these in my kayak, and they'll power the front GoPro, the rear GoPro, and then a second one powers my fish finder, which is not a small fish finder, and I run side scan and down scan on that, so it's a pretty good sized fish finder. What else is in the box? Oh, I can't get my fingers on it. And of course, you guys know I love my stickers, don't we all? We love these things. I might actually put that one on my kayak. They have earned a spot on my kayak. Okay, this is where the magic happens. This is what is going to be a lifesaver. So I have 2 of the USB. Let me show you one. 2 of the USB cables. My goodness, I can't grab anything. Geez, even their bags are like premium. I hate to throw them away. Okay, it's just a USB-C adapter. It converts any size Nocqua Power Pro battery into a power source for small electronics. So this side plugs into your Nocqua battery, and then you have a USB-C plug here, which my GoPros on these 2 cameras, I run the contacto magneto thing that sticks to the side. So it will plug right into this. So here's what I hooked to my GoPro. The contacto, they're magnetic contacts, and it hits right onto the side of the GoPro and snaps in. So from there, I run the USB cable, which this isn't the exact one because it's mounted on my kayak, but then this will run right to your Nocqua, just like that. From the Nocqua battery to their little USB-C pigtail to my cable to the contacto magneto into the GoPro camera. No internal battery on the camera. So I'm super stoked to see if this is going to work. Oh, I forgot the other thing. The other piece we need. Because remember, I have 2 cameras to run. So they also sent me another little pigtail of sorts. So if this has a rubber seal in it too, so it's waterproof. If this all pans out and works beautifully, I'll be a happy camper. Kid you not. Okay, there we go. Just plug it in there. And then I have my second USB-C adapter. Got one more thing inside there, it looks like. Okay, there's the next USB-C adapter. Guys, you probably think that I'm crazy and I go overkill, but if you've seen my videos and you enjoy them, it's because of GoPro magic. And it's a lot of work making it happen. There's the setup, folks. We have our 20 amp hour or 20,000 milliamps up to the Y pigtail, splitting off to, crud, I had to get those other GoPros. Well, see, the problem is a lot of my stuff is mounted to my kayak, so I can't bring it in and try it. But let me get one of the other cameras. Okay, so now that we have, so first off, we're going to go with the splitter. Takes your one cable coming out of your 20 milliamp battery, 20K milliamp. From the splitter, we're going to go to a pair of the USB pigtails from Nocqua. Okay. And then each of these ends has a little USB-C connector, USB-C connector, and last but not least, we will go to a GoPro from there. Now I run them with the batteries out because it's just too hot and they will overheat. We're going to do 2 of these. They'll overheat if you're out in the water. So let's plug in camera 1 and camera 2. Okay, not sure how much juice is in this battery, but it does have some. So let's see if it'll power on and stay on. Okay, there's camera number 1. Camera number 2 is firing up. Neither of them have a battery inside. Okay, they're both running. Now let's turn on the hindsight feature. There's one, hindsight's on. Basically it's recording over a loop on itself. And that one's doing the same. There you have it. I have both cameras running hindsight. Now let's record. Voila, folks. It's a beautiful thing. She's recording. And we got number 2 recording at the same time. Both from the one battery. Now this is going to sit behind my seat. And like I said, I will use this Velcro. Just put it around the seat bar. It'll be low behind my seat, out of the way. And very compact compared to the Dakota 10 Power Box. So there we have it. Now, one thing that you have to do before you can actually run this little setup on your GoPro, for whatever reason, GoPro puts this safety feature where if the battery isn't putting out enough juice, it'll give that warning. Well, most batteries will underrate themselves. They report low when they report to the GoPro software, so it gives that error. And in reality, the battery is plenty of juice, plenty of voltage and amperage output. So you have to tell the GoPros to bypass that power check that it does. So it's basically, the feature is TUSB, which is just a check on the USB power source. So you have to run GoPro Labs, which I already have been, y'all know that. But without Labs, you're not going to get this to work. So GoPro Labs, TUSB function, and there are videos out there how to install GoPro Labs. There we go. We are set up. So I'm going to fish tomorrow, and we're going to take this out and power our GoPros with that. Perfect. So once again, a huge shout out to the folks at Nocqua. Heidi, thank you so much. Number one, thank you for answering my DM. And number two, thank you for the product. Folks, they sent this product over for me to try out and see if it's going to work. So we will give it our best shot tomorrow. In the meantime, if you have any questions on power or lighting for your kayak, or really for anything, go ahead and send them a direct message or an email to their info@nocqua.com. So stay tuned for the first trip where we will be using the Nocqua Pro 20K milliamp battery to power 2 GoPros. See you in that next video.